Every year, 1,500 people in the Netherlands commit suicide. Some groups or communities are more at risk than others. The most vulnerable group is the transgender community. However, this group is also the most underestimated one. First off, what is being transgender exactly? When someone is transgender, the assigned birth sex does not match their gender identity. Around 1 to 5% of Dutch people is said to be transgender. The community is being marginalized within Dutch society and the healthcare system, with drastic consequences. 70% of transgenders have frequent suicidal ideation, and 20% have at least tried to kill themselves at one point in their lives. This is extremely out of balance when we compare this with Dutch statistics, where 2% has attempted to end their life. The causes of suicidal behavior among transgender people are complex. This is a combination of biological, psychological, social, and economic factors such as age, gender, discrimination, stigma, violence, loneliness, and substance use. Drugs and alcohol are frequently used among transgenders, mostly to repress feelings and escape reality. 55% of transgender people are using drugs and alcohol. This is an important cause of suicide and suicidal ideation. 85% of suicides among transgenders are related to alcohol and drugs. Something must change now, but how can we do this? An important factor to address is low self-efficacy. Self-efficacy is a person's belief about his or her ability and capacity to accomplish a task or to deal with the challenges of life. Because of stigma and discrimination, self-efficacy within substance-using transgender people is very low. In other words, they believe that they need drugs and alcohol to face the challenges of being transgender. To increase empowerment, it's necessary to increase self-efficacy. This is why we developed drug-free identity, an intervention to boost the self-efficacy among substance-using transgenders. To end substance use and to prevent suicide, don't let drugs be part of your identity. The intervention is focused on the self-efficacy of transgenders between the age of 18 and 24 years old, with a beginning substance addiction. Within the transgender community, there is a wide range of characteristics, such as socio-economic status, education, and ethnicity. There is also a lot of refugees and asylum seekers within the transgender community in the Netherlands. Those characteristics are all taken into account by the development of the intervention, because the intervention should be accessible to all transgenders. The intervention is provided in different languages, such as Arabic, French, English, and Dutch. Another point, which is also taken into account, is the taboo that transgenders have to deal with. Because of this taboo, a lot of transgenders are ashamed of their identities and also the substance abuse that they are dealing with. This is also the reason why this group isn't easy to get to. Spreading posters is the first step to get people's attention. The purpose of the posters is to create awareness for the problem and to show them that they are not the only one who are dealing with the serious problem, substance use. And of course, to visit the website which is mentioned on the poster. This is also the first step to increase self-efficacy. The posters will be provided by mediators such as COC websites and cafés, Expresso, Transvisie, Transgender Netwerk Nederland en Vereniging Genderdiversiteit. Next step is to help people stop using drugs and alcohol. For this, we provide a website with a bunch of options. First, there will be a self-help program with personal advice to quit drugs and alcohol. Support of experts and peers who have successfully ended their addiction before will be available via chat. The website will also contain an online community where people can exchange their stories and to provide social support. With drug-free identity, we hope to increase self-efficacy and to decrease substance abuse and suicide.
Created using Powtoon.